Now, this is the craziest, ghastliest thing I've ever heard in my life over one particular human being. Just a human being. It's not like this person is a god of Earth. But this is what CNBC made it sound like.
It's one of the most powerful natural forces on the planet. Contact with it could make you millions. And we'll show you the secret to harness it. The Oprah Effect. Premieres May 28th, 9 Eastern on CNBC.
Now, is that the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard? It can make you billions. It can make you quadruple jillions. It's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. They make an amazing thing out of just one person that's a human being like everybody else. And you got millions of people like, oh, you shouldn't talk about Oprah because Oprah's my favorite person. And my favorite person shouldn't be talked about. So I'm going to call up Todd on Night Jackalope. And I'm going to complain. And I hope they ban you off the air because I like Oprah and you shouldn't talk about her. And then I'm going to have you taken off of Facebook because I like freedom of speech, but I just think it should be freedom of speech ex Oprah. Freedom of speech except for Oprah. Don't talk about her and everything's fine. And that's the way it's become. Everything's about, you can talk about whatever you want except this. Or you can talk about that except that. Or you can talk about whoever you want except them. So I'm sure this GAC creepers, whatever they are, is going to stand out there and talk about whoever they want and nitpick them and find anything at the air Nazism and pick on them and talk about how bad they are. But heaven forbid you talk about them because then you would get banned because they could make you millions. Quadruple jillions. You know what? I don't give a damn. That's the way the show is. I don't give a damn if you like what I say, you don't like what I say. That's the whole point of it. I'm going to find you. I'm going to expose you. I'm going to put your butt right out there among everybody. I'm going to talk about your false religions or your false character or how much you are dragging people like dressed up like sheep, you know, sheep and wolf, or wolves in sheep's clothing, and dragging people to the slaughter. And that's the whole point of this show. We have a government that lies to people. We have TV shows and people like Oprah that lie to people, that want you to force them to follow their way. Let's follow Oprah because that's the only success in life. Forget the fact that God could be the success in life. Hey, that's my opinion. And, of course, some people have a problem with that because I spoke of the name God. Oh, no. Don't do that. That's just bad. Because it's not true. Because scientists and what they say are true. Because they're human freaking beings. And not all humans tell the truth. So, I can say whatever I want, and that's the point of this show. And that's why people listen, because they're tired of being screwed. Tired of being screwed in people's society. They're tired of being screwed by electric companies, gas companies, bill collectors, people that lie in cell phone companies and talk a great big game about how awesome this cell phone is and how it's easy to do this and how cheap it is, but yet the fine print pulls a stunt on people. There's always a fine print that pulls a stunt on people. In every business, in every layout of every corner of this planet. That's what we talk about in this show. That's what we're going to do. And of course, you know, if you want to have a complaint, then talk to Todd. Because I don't want to hear it now. I don't care what you say to me on Facebook. Because I guarantee you, a note that you leave, thenightbreedshow@yahoo.com, leave your mail. I don't care. I will guarantee I'll write you back and give you a piece of my mind as well. And there you go.
The Nightbreed Show, Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central, only on Jackalope Radio.
Jackalope Radio.